Thank you very much, everybody. My name is Leo Howden. I am the Managing Director of Argo Natural Resources, and I'm going to talk to you today about how we are enabling the low carbon metal production. So a bit about ourselves. Argo is a collaboration with the University of Leicester, who have spent 20 years working on a new approach to metals recovery using a revolutionary, environmentally friendly, chemistry-based technology. Argo is commercializing this technology to reduce the carbon footprint of metals extraction. So how are we utilizing this? Well, we're taking the knowledge that has been built up over the last 20 years and have developed a process that bypasses the traditional carbon-intensive routes of smelting and roasting, replacing the need for water, heat, and toxic chemicals. Crucially, our process can be integrated into existing industrial equipment, combining our revolutionary chemistry with conventional technology. So, how are we doing this? Well, as I said, we've created a new way to extract metals that is low impact, better, and more efficient, using readily available materials that are also available at scale. These deep eutectic solvents, or DES for short, are non-toxic salts that can be combined with reagents to recover metals directly from mined ore or electronic waste. So a bit about our team. Well, we've been working together for 3 years and have built a team that combines extensive commercial and industry expertise with world-leading research. So where are we on our journey? I've already mentioned that we are leveraging 20 years of world-leading research and development. We are past the proof of concept stage and are in the process of optimizing our technical flow sheet. We have multiple testing contracts with a FTSE 100 company to trial DES on both e-waste and mined ore, and are in active discussions with several of the world's largest mining companies. So what does our business model look like? Well, Argo has the long-term rights to commercialize DES mining and e-waste industries. The IP is held within Argo and will have ownership of the commercial process that we're developing. We are in active discussions with groups to take DES into the mining and e-waste industry, and we'll be partnering with these groups, taking royalties or a profit share. So what do the industries we are targeting look like? Argo is targeting 2 growing multi-billion-dollar industries, e-waste and mining, that are collectively worth over $500 billion annually. Our process will help our clients to improve metal recovery, increasing the total metal production while significantly lowering their environmental impact. Taking the e-waste market, where we will be partnering with original equipment manufacturers and recyclers, deploying our process has the potential to outperform current technology by 20%, improving recoveries from 75 to over 90%. Just 2% of the expected EU market would produce joint venture profits annually of $32 million. Using gold as one example of the many opportunities to deploy DES into the mining industry, deployment of DES into just 0.1% of the annual gold market, which represents one small gold mine, could produce annual income from royalties of $1 million. For a typical 10-year mine, that would be $10 million of total income. Scaling up to 2% market penetration, which would represent just one of the top 10 gold producers, and remember we're talking to several of the world's largest mining companies, could produce royalty income of $22 million annually. So where are we, and what are we asking for? Well, we're looking to raise £2 million, which will provide 24 months of runway to finalise our flow sheet design so that we can move towards the deployment of DES in real-world applications. So in summary, at Argo, we are reimagining the world of metals extraction, redesigning the process to be better, cleaner, and simpler, so we can recycle and reuse the metal we need and reduce the environmental impact of metals extraction. Thank you for your time.
And thanks, Leo, for a great presentation and the first of our circular economy presentations today. First of all, quick question. What do you see as the round-trip efficiency of your DES solvent, or in other words, how much percentage loss?
So the solvent can actually be recycled, 100% recycled. We're anticipating maybe a 5% loss overall during the kind of process, but the anticipation is that we'll be able to recover a significant amount of the reagent as we use it.
Okay, great. And question coming in from Pete Denny. Can you speak to what the carbon emission impact would be of this technology in terms of CO2 avoided?
Yeah, it's a very good question. We are doing a bit of research at the moment to really quantify that, but our initial expectations are that at least for the e-waste side, using the DES technology, we'll be looking at a kind of carbon impact of 20% of the current technology.
And a question from Bernie Balkin. At what scale and for which metals has this been proven?
So it's been used on a number of metals. So it works incredibly well on gold, copper, nickel. We've started testing it on platinum, palladium, rare earths. We're going to be looking at lithium next. So everything that we've looked at has a recoverability with DES so far.
Great, Leo. There's loads of other questions which you'll get to after the presentation.
Cool.
But thank you very much indeed. Great.
Great. Thank you.